Hello? What's up, boys? What's up? Good morning and welcome to today's stream. Hope you guys having a good day so far, and thank you once again for coming in. What's up, chat? What's up? How is Sunday so far? Let's have a good day together. Everybody, good morning. Under, good morning. Dapsy, Fisco, Hugsy, Baba. Welcome to the stream, guys. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? What is up? What are my boys and girls doing? How is life? That's what I'm asking, chat. How is life? Sunday fun day? I don't know about Sunday fun day. Not yet. Soon, though. You know? Maybe soon. The world is at breaking point. Dude, you're talking about the Iran against America stuff? What? Because yeah, I've seen some very bad let's say pictures of what's happening, which is most definitely not what you want to see around the world. Yeah, exactly. Not a discussion that I would like to have in a chat. You're absolutely correct here, but still notable. Other than that, how are you guys feeling? Other than this, let me try some Astaroth gaming. You know, even though Astaroth didn't really get changed as much, I would like to try some. Astaroth gaming. You know, see what I can do. See what I'm capable, you know. See what I can snack, pretty much. Where is my shrouded suffocation? I want to give it a try, lads. I want to see what I can do better, faster, stronger. Fane has double charge. Bet, dude. Bet. Alacrity, deeper stratagem, and TSOT, huh? How's my day been? Pretty good. I went to the beach earlier for a little bit. Wanted to just chill, you know, just literally chill for a bit. And other than that, I can't complain, Dabs. We went for like 2 hours on the beach. Yeah, overall pretty good. I am preparing myself for some holidays very soon. My last holidays before the big grind begins. I think next week I'm gonna do a little bit of that and make sure that I get to have some nice time, you know. And that's about it, I think. Yeah, that's about it. I want to see what else can I play with this bad boy, right? Riders of the Storm. Trix is here. Crimson Tempest. And Venom. I want to see. This is my big cooldowns. What else am I missing here, dude? What else am I missing here? Rapture. We have it. Fan of Knives. Ooh. Fan of Knives might be juicy. Venom, Deathmark, Crimson Tempest, Garrots. We need Garrots. Mutilate we have here. Shadow Step as well. Okay. Garrote up, mutilate. Interrupt is here as well. Alright, so we're not missing anything, right? Or maybe some trinkets, but that's fine. Maybe some trinkets. Yeah, we're missing some trinkets. We can buy those though, it's no problem. I guess we can buy the 2-minute one. And what else? Peacemaker maybe. I guess it makes the most sense. Fan of knives. Okay. Let's see the poisons they even put in this bad boy. We go instant poison and deadly poison, right? No, this is instant. No, I cannot do that. I have to do deadly poison. Wait a second. Deadly poison with, I think, crippling. Let me check. Yeah, that's fine. When is M+ testing and is testing happening at max high level again? M+ testing begins on Wednesday next week, very late European time. So pretty much, let's say Wednesday morning for Europe. Max high level, we don't know exactly the scaling of it. I think it should probably begin small. I believe we're not gonna be max high level at the beginning, but we're gonna be at later stages. I'm pretty sure. They're also gonna introduce double scaling like last season. Double scaling meaning on +10 you're gonna get less high level scaling compared to +12. Just like last season. That's pretty much their goal, or has been their goal for quite a while. Just so people can test different levels of of that shite. I'm fairly certain that's gonna be the play. M+ PTR testing begins next week, chat. Next week. It's not available yet. You gotta wait until next week. I know you wanna see it. I know you do. But you gotta wait. I wanna see it too. Don't worry about it. I would like to see it too. Big Bang. Let me check. I need to practice some Asa Rogue. I wonder what would be the optimal rotation here. Next week like tomorrow. Next week like Wednesday. So today's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So 3 days from now. Or I guess Tuesday around midnight. That's fine too, you know. I wanna check what is the assistant gonna tell me what to do. Let me check. Ooh, slice and dice we did not do. Ooh. Yeah, we need a slice and dice. Okay, hold up. Where is the button assisted is here? Let's see. Wait, it makes me cast mutilate or ambush. Ooh, ambush. We did not bind that too, right? Okay, distract is here, blind, sap. Pretty much done though, except the ambush. But why does it make me cast ambush? Let's see it. Okay. And why am I staying at max combo points? Crimson Tempest and Spatter. Okay, So the goal is to spread. Wait, should I be spreading garrots? Bleeding for. Okay, so if I garrot a target that already has a garrot, does it automatically spread to the next target? Oh no. Hello, Doobie. Because if it doesn't, then it's real bad. If it doesn't, with Carnage it does. Okay. Okay. I understand now. Wait a second. Where's my Vanish? Do I want to use Vanish as offensive cooldown? Because if yes, then we need to bind this bad boy here, right? Let's try again. Hold up. Let's try again. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, why do I have so much focused? Good prior too. Ooh. Okay, that wasn't that bad. Crimson Tempest and Caustic Spatter being first and second. Okay. That's supposed to be the case? Is my Crimpus Tempest supposed to be top DPS in AoE? I thought Spatter is supposed to be top DPS in AoE. I guess depends how many targets I'm actually playing. Bleed build without spread ruptures after they fall off from the opener. Poison build with KB doesn't. I don't play Kingsbane right now, but I think if I'm playing like super high level keys, Kingsbane is probably the play just because of the nice prio. Probably I'm saying for like the extreme high end keys, that's the play. But for the average keys, I can get away without playing it. I think I can play without Kingsbane right now. But nothing really has changed for us a rogue when it comes down to I feel like next season, right? Shift increases the effectiveness of all Deathstalker damage effects. That's actually really bad. So this pretty much forces you to cast Shift more often. But then isn't Shift also responsible for removing enrage effects? So in a sense, you're trying to sacrifice utility for damage, just like your vanishes, right? Effectiveness Deathstalker damage bonus by 50% while active, and Shift has 2 seconds increased duration and consumes an application of active Deathstalker. Ha. Okay. Do I really need Thistle-Tea though? I feel like I don't know. I feel like this Thistle-Tea might be a waste, because my energy doesn't really drop at all. Maybe it's not a waste, I'm not sure. Alright, 3, 2, 1, let's go again. Cooldowns. Like I'm overcapping all the time on energy. Crimson Tempest 2 for singular focus Fan of Nice. Why is it Fan of Nice weak hitting like a wet noodle, huh? I'm not sure that's how it's supposed to be. What up? Let me try some Outlaw. Ooh, never mind. Let's go some subby. Bro, how am I in combat? Any change of S tier for Ellie Shaman again? What are you trying to ask me right now? What are you trying to ask me? Hello, Crunk. I want to play this build here on Nasarok because I felt like last time people were trolling me. Okay. Let's try Subrok with this build. Right, 3. Fuck is that? Where's my? Oh my god. Wait, I totally forgot. Wait, what? Secret technique requires daggers. Oh my god. And I'm like thinking, why the fuck can I not cast my secret technique? Never mind. It requires daggers. My bad. Take my apology. I really forgot how to play Subrok. I need to remind myself. Wait. I forgot. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Where's my Shuriken Storm? Or do I not play it? No, not Shuriken Storm. The thing that gives me free Shuriken Storms. I don't... Also, where are my cooldowns? Where's my Shadow Blades? Do I not have it bound? I don't see Shadow Blades at all. Am I trolling? Initial thoughts on Ellie Shaman. I posted the video on YouTube. I'm fairly impressed. Above Flag Nation is Shuriken Storm thing. Wait, let me check. Oh, I don't play Shuriken Tornado. Never mind. I was trying to press it. Okay. But I do play Shadow Blades. Do I have a keybind that presses? Aha. Okay, never mind. It's together. Aha. Okay. I get it. Alright, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Ooh, Ruptures are fucking slapping. And I believe, wait, hold up. Wasn't Trickster all about Eviscerates? I remember, I think this is all about casting Eviscerate on like AoE. I think so. I don't think you were casting Black Powder here at all. If I remember correctly. Then again, I haven't played Subrok since, you know, for like half a year, so... Alright, hold up. In that case, let's give it a try again. Where's the Viscerit? Oh my god. My keybind. I fucked up. Yeah, it's Nimbo Fury. How many targets do you even cast Eviscerate, I wonder? Isn't it like 7 targets you cast only Eviscerate? Don't even cast anything else? You spam Eviscerate on how many targets do you actually cast Eviscerate with that build? Is it actually on like even on like 10 targets you cast Eviscerate over Black Powder? Really? That sounds super sus. Are we sure about this? I don't know if I like those daggers. What about Legion Artifact? Oh, they're super ugly. Let's give it a try again. Hold up. What is your opener? Like you wanna cast Lights and Dice ASAP, right? That's your opener. Maybe like Shadow Strike into Slice and Dice, or maybe you open Shuriken Storm, Slice and Dice, Shuriken Storm, all cooldown, Secret Technique, before obviously symbol before this. Wait, hold up. I have an idea. Oh, during Shadow Dance, you have to cast the... During Shadow Dance, you gotta cast the fucking Shadow Strike, bro. Ah. I don't think you cast Slice and Dice that doesn't automatically get put from Eviscerate. Let me check. I'm not sure. I'm gonna cast right now. Hold on, let me remove it. Okay. Casting. Yep, you're right. Yep. Okay, so in that case, why do I even need this keybind? Okay, so fuck that shit. I mean, like, how do you open when it's season 3 start, August? Like, how do you open it in that case? You walk through, you Shadow Strike, Evis, right? I think so. Let me try again. Awesome cooks. Do you ever cast Rapture in that case with that build? Or nah? If you never cast Rapture, might be actually good. Maybe on like pure single target you want to cast Rapture. Okay, let's give it a try. 3, 2, 1. Okay, this is much better, dude. Aha. Okay, this is much better. I like it. But only 10 million burst. Not that high, I would say. Could have been better than that. 5 targets, 10 mil sounds a little bit low. I mean, I kind of didn't ramp my cooldowns as much, so. Did test Shadow Priest? Yeah, I can show you. Shadow Priest is really good. Hold up, I show right now. SP looks pretty strong. Pretty sure in 5 tactics you just Shadow Strike. I mean, you can Shadow Strike, but you gotta spend your combo points as well, brother. Any combo points spent on Eviscerate. I don't think it's just Shadow Strike. Like a chimp. SP, 1 second. Any Panteras in the chat? Oh shit, did you see the meme too, Fran? Oh my god, bro. They left the Pantera. Not left, but like the Pantera escaped, bro. The zoo. The memes are fucking so fun. Check this one out. Where did you put it? SP gonna be good. You're gonna see SP right now, bro. Check Discord 1 second. What's that? Oh my god, bro, it's fucking memes. How the fuck those idiots let it escape? Like, I don't know. I don't wanna comment. How did they let it escape? Okay, let me show you some Shadow Priest gaming. Okay, watch this. Ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. I'll show you the pump now. As you can see, the damage is outstanding so far. And that is sustain as well. Watch this, sustain. You know, without Bloodlust. If you had a Bloodlust, you'll probably do a lot more damage. Anybody close to that? Yeah, there's a lot of specs close to that. Even better. Hunter slaps better, Enhanced slaps better. So far, I mean, number wise is just very early to like focus on them. I'll be honest with you. Right now, we shouldn't look at numbers. Maybe once tuning begins to pass, then you can look at number. Right now, it's just way too early. You want to look at numbers like middle of July starting. Yeah, I think yesterday I peaked like around 30 million, like 7 targets. And again, it's nothing crazy, but yeah, Bumpkin is doing pretty well right now. Design-wise, it's gonna be a lot better for raid next year. You know how boobies were pretty meh in a tier in the raid before this, except on sticks. Gonna do now a lot better next year, which is obviously W for you if you are a booby main. So I tried Warlock. Destro kind of plays the same affliction in as well. Demo is a bit changed, I would say. So far, in terms of strength, it's too early to focus on, but I've been impressed by affliction unlock damage. Although quality of life updates on affliction unlock hasn't come. Shadow Priest received the quality of life updates and a rework affliction unlock hasn't, which I'm pretty sad about. Because Vio 10 is still an issue, I don't like it. Especially if you're inexperienced or unable to manage cooldowns, you're gonna get punished, but the sheer power of Afli looks pretty good. We didn't test Affliction single target, by the way, which we're gonna test right now, that we just said. Yesterday we didn't do it. What about mages? Arcade Mage is crazy good, still. Fire Mage, there's new Cook that's playing Frostfire, and Frost Mage a little bit underwhelming so far. But that's because tuning hasn't come yet for Frost Mage, probably. I will link forward in details 11.2 mana showing only auras, no damage at all. you should go ahead and when go to Curse Forge, right click details and make it to work for alpha. That trick should work out for you. Death Knight? Which spec for Death Knight are you referring to? Because that's very general question. How is decay? How is what? Blood decay, frost decay, unholy decay, rate, mythic plus. Gotta be more unholy decay. Okay, mythic plus or rate? So mythic plus Sandlin is performing quite good in Mass AoE and AoE in general. It looks to be way more consistent. AMZ got reworked as well. You have a new talent for Unholy Decay, which is pretty strong right now. Mass Grip doesn't exist anymore, unfortunately for you. Single target with Sandlin, it felt a little bit underwhelming. Likely it's gonna get touched. And single target in general as Rider felt better. I think it's too early to talk about numbers, but so far Unholy plays the same as it was playing in last season. Quite strong during small cooldowns and major cooldowns, especially in AoE. And single target wise, I felt like it's lacking behind other specs right now. Okay, let's try single target here on this bad boy. Alright, 3, 2, 1, let's go. I'm gonna try single target on I wanna see how high we can reach. Okay, so because I'm not playing Drain, so single target here is supposed to be a bit lower. That's normal. The burst wasn't that big, but you can bank on shards to be bigger. Sustain feels okay, better than some classes though. Pharaoh did a lot more than 7. 7 is the average. My high so far on Pharaoh Druid was 9 million without Bloodlust, which is pretty good. Okay, so I sustain around. Let me check again. Let me finish this one. Around 3.1, 3.2, I would say. Let's say 3 million. I wanna check what is the sustain with Drain Soul. I think with Drain Soul should be a lot better. Okay, like around 3.1. Okay, let me now go far away. Hold up. Let me go far away now and try the Drain Soul. Hold up. Why is it still ticking though? Okay. So yeah, let me try now to play with the Rinso. See if there's any change in terms of single target. The Rinso should be a lot better. It should be. Okay. Dummy again. No potion this time, but that's fine. We're gonna discount some damage. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so the rain so noticeably. Oh, I didn't press my cooldowns. Wait. Fuck. Didn't press my Summon Dark Clear. What the fuck? Wait. I'm trolling. It's okay. I'm gonna wait a minute and a half now. But the thing is, I think the upstairs warhead is gonna be probably gone, right? No, it's here. Okay. It's lasting only 44 seconds though. Maybe by a minute my potion's gonna be ready. I can retry it. Wait a second. Wait like a minute to recharge my potion. I wanna really see. Because so far with Shadow Bolt I felt a lot better to move. You can also play... I can also play Improve Hound. Or I can play Death's Embrace, which pretty much makes more damage, has a small execute. Or I could play Withering Bolt. I could play this for more single target, right? You can remove, for example, Contagion, which removes some AoE but adds single target, which again, at the end of the day, I feel like offlock AoE is not a problem. Okay, let's try it again now. Should be fine. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So far a little bit disappointing. I mean, still better than what I had as a with Shadow Bolt, but I expect a little bit better in this. Yeah, this is noticeably better now. Because I don't play Shadow Bolt anymore. And 3, 2... 3.35. Yeah, it's probably around 10% better, give or take. But you wanna soul rot after you have unstable affliction. And Hound. Before this makes no sense. The Rainsaw is only 5% of my damage. No. Okay, so yeah, a little bit better than the Shadow Bolt, not so much better though. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, the single target is not bad. It's better than some classes, but it's just at most average right now compared to others. Like for example, Enhance does a lot more on single target. But then again, right now you shouldn't look at numbers. Numbers should get tuned. Right now, don't really matter as much, I guess. Because I enjoy Outplay, it's hard to want to play it given the Shadow Priest changes. Bro, Shadow Priest changes compared to Affliction are nothing. Like, Shadow Priest got completely work and a lot of good quality of life changes. So Shadow Priest is getting, you know, yeah, eating real good. Nah, Shadow Priest not worse than Afflict. What are you saying? Shadow Priest is doing really good right now. It's crazy actually. How good of a pick that is currently. Hello, brains. Good morning. SP is cooking. Hopefully it stays like that. Hopefully Shadow Priest stays like this, doesn't get nerfed. Because many times in the past, Shadow Priest was performing really good on PTR and then it gets absolutely fucking nuked before live servers come in. You down for Shadow Pre-Season? The last time we had a Shadow Pre-Season was in Dragonflight, so I'll be down too. I'm not a Shadow Priest believer right now. I mean, when are you gonna become one? Alright, let's try. 3, 2, 1. Devastation Evoker is disgusting, not gonna lie. And that was without Bloodlust. Do you ever want to hardcast Firestorm as Death Evoker, I wonder? I'm not sure. Look at the goof. Yeah, the AoE looks to be very good. I can try again. Chat, what do you think? Do you ever hardcast? Do you ever hardcast Firestorm as a Death Evoker? I don't think you do, right? If anybody knows, now is the chance to tell me. I am not sure. Mage and Druid, safest two classes to ever play for the meta. Mage probably, Druid, I wouldn't say that. Okay. The dummy disappeared for a second. Let's try again 7 targets. I really want to see it. Alright, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Nah, this Death Evoker is fucking nasty, not gonna lie. Death Evoker is fucking nasty, boys. Look at the parry damage. Consume flame is 13%. That's just bump also so much. How much damage do I get buff from this stuff? Engulf strokes your inner flame, increasing your damage and healing over time by 40%. Increase your chance to gain essence buff 50% for 12 seconds. Yeah, that's a lot of free casts back to back to back. I'm really a big fan of Death. Really good cook. The tier set, like Flame Shaper sustained damage is crazy good. The Scale Commander sustained damage is what bothers me sometimes, but you don't really play Scale Commander in M+. When was the season Mage wasn't really meta? Season 1 of the War Within Mage was A+ tier. It was still played in one of the highest keys, but by a few teams only. It was Frost Mage played by China. But it wasn't considered a meta pick everywhere. That's the most recent example, I could say. If the button is not flashing, do not hit it. Fair enough. It's pretty good advice. With hypothermia, I like that, boys. Death Evoker. What about Death Evoker single target? Wait. Let me check. What about single target, boys? Oh, I cannot test it. Never mind. Because this dummy, I cannot cast my free Firestorms on a dummy. Not ideal. I need to go downstairs. No, actually, I don't have a dummy anymore to go downstairs. Fuck, and I used my cooldowns. From the upcoming dungeon pool, which pool are you the most excited for? Tazovish Lore, I would say, Ken. Yeah, Tazovish Lore sounds the best. Giga Blast the Murlocs, yep. I don't know if you remember those massive AoE pools. I'm gonna fucking smack them. You're gonna smack him. Smack him. Why can't I copy my hunter on PTR? How would I know, brother? How would I know why you're not able to copy your hunter on PTR? Back when Survival Hunter and Destro were meta? Do you remember that? Good times, bro. Good times. Single target is good, but it's not... It's not impressive by a monk. For a monk standards. Yeah, I mean, single target on Windwalker Monk is fine, but it's not crazy. And they are always known to have crazy single target. As I said, it's better than most other classes. But it's not the crazy what I'm looking for. Even if I remove Touch of Death, which I abused twice, I'm dropping to like 2.8, 2.7, which is not really amazing. Again, numbers wise to already talk about, but it's something to note about. Just because on top of their single target, their mass AoE wasn't really looking to be that great. I'm gonna show you right now in a second, but mass AoE doesn't look to be that insane. I like the tier set though. The tier set of Windwalker Monk is absolutely crazy. Bring back AoE touch. I don't know about that one. More like make Spinning Crane Kick hit 8 targets. And Fist of Fury hit 8 targets as well. That would be better. I'm so happy to see Halls of Atonement again. Yep. Likewise. Halls of Atonement is, I would say, fan favorite dungeon. I think Ellie and Boomy set are nice. Ellie tier set is one of the best. Enhanced tier set is also very strong. There are a lot of good tier sets out there right now. And do you know why there are a lot of good tier sets? Because they didn't do this bullshit of having, for example, every spec looking the same with the insurance and jackpots and all this kind of stuff. So that's one of the reasons why I believe they have good tier sets, which I'm happy about. But this tier set is really nice. I'll be honest, I don't ever remember what kind of set they have. I'm trying to be as nice as possible here. As nice as possible. DH have a nice DPS. Which spec? Right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Wait, what? Fuck was that lag? I pressed my cooldowns and activated after 20 seconds. Okay, what the fuck was that? Wait. Progressive Walker S+. Brother, I would love one day to see Progressive Walker being S+. Because we haven't seen that. I mean, I don't want to say ever, but when was Progressive Walker meta? I think like in Dragonflight first season, maybe? Best set so far? Hard to say. There are a lot of good ones. Yeah, I think Dragonflight Season 1 we saw Progressive Walker really shine. But that's only during Season 1. Is Havoc good? I haven't been able to replicate good numbers on Havoc DH myself. But I have known other people to have had good numbers with Havoc. So it must be doing good. I just cannot do the numbers myself yet. Havoc and Astaroth are the last two ults that I'm trying to get better at. I saw them doing very good single target though on dummies. But again, numbers wise, too early to talk about. Seen a Void Metamorphosis for DH, yep. They've got a new form. Again, all of these hints for them making a new spec for the DH. Alright, let's begin again. 3, 2, 1. 5 targets. Let's hit it down. Like, damage is good. But again, I'll say it. Damage is good, but it's not crazy. We're looking for crazy damn. We're looking for crazy damn, boys. Okay. 5 targets. My god, look at my flurry strikes. Flurry strikes are 28% of my overall damage. I'm telling you right now, tier set of Windwalker Monk will get probably nerfed too. They'll buff the damage of Monk, but they'll nerf a tier set. What is your least played spec in general? The least played spec? Havoc DH. Just told us damage doesn't matter because of tuning, but then you're looking for colates down. Yeah, I'm looking for myself because there's nothing else to do. Not because it matters right now. In 2 weeks from now, once they begin the class tuning and, you know, buffs and nerfs, then it will matter. But right now, you want to look for design and see. You want to see how the you know specs plays out, what they can do to make it better. You know, shit like that. That's what you want to look at right now. Clushy, what do you think about the new killing spree, brother? You like it? Wait, didn't you quit the game, Clushy? I thought you're done forever, bro. What is it? Are you done? Or are you taking a small break? Looks nice, but I'm done with the game. Okay. Wait, what are you playing right now if you're done with the game? Or did you just quit gaming in general? Don't tell me you're playing League of Legends now, cause I'm gonna fucking go crazy. Okay, Path of Exile is a good game. That's good. If you had to pick one caster with a good combination of fun performance, which would it be? For me, Ele Shaman is the most fun spec that I could ever play, but I'm very biased because I am a Shaman main myself, you know. That's why I'm saying that, but it has always been a pleasure of mine playing this spec. And it's quite fun. For me. That's all I'm gonna say, I'll say no more. So I'm gonna say no more. Arms Warrior are blasting too. Let me check. Look at my cleave damage. Cleave demolish damage to execute. Mortal strike. 30 rage, 20 to 40. Also I get the rage refund, right? Maybe that is better. Let me try again. Hold up. We need to go again, dude. We need to go again. When did I start playing WoW? Very long time ago. I believe the first time that I've experienced WoW was 2010. No, earlier, 2008. No, even earlier. Before Karazhan expansion. In TBC on retail. My father was playing it. Just before Karazhan hit. Pre-Kara patch, pretty much. That's when I played from my father computer. And he got me my own Battle.net not so long ago after that. So many years ago. Did I try Paladin DPS? Yes, sir. We tried already. Paladin DPS wasn't really as surprising if I gotta be honest. Let's try again, boys. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay. Pretty good damage though, even with the cleave. And also get battle shot. I like that. And let me check it here. The demolish damage increased by 20 and critical strike damage abilities increased by 20%. Targets affected by demolish. Okay, so it's actually Mortal Strike has bigger value than Overpowered in that case. Yeah, big time, dude. Mortal Strike actually is the most important because it plays around material set. That means Demolish should be last. Should be doing Water Breaker first. Presses on 10 stacks. Now I'm currently learning to play better Arms Warrior. What do you mean by stacks? What stacks do you refer to? Which talents? You mean like collateral damage? What? I reckon we all ditch WoW and become a full-time Among Us community. Among Us hasn't really been that hypey for the past 3-4 years. Demolish has stacks, does it though? Let me check. I mean, I don't see any stacks. Aha, I see the stacks. Okay. How do you generate stacks on Demolish? But then, wait, hold up. If you wanna hold the stacks for Demolish, don't you hold it way too long? You know? Like, you know, look at this. I'm in combat for like 30 seconds to gather the stacks of Demolish. Alright, look at us. I'm gonna press it now. I feel like you wanna press. I feel like you wanna press Demolish as soon as you enter combat, and then hold the next press the next Demolish once you get in 10 stacks, for example. Because if I have to wait until I get more stacks on Demolish, then I kind of lose one usage though, no? That makes sense. Yeah, exactly. Like, you want to spend more Mortal Strikes because the tier set now benefits from Mortal Strike big time. So Overpower becomes second priority. On AoE, you send it at 10 stacks. You get it with sweeping strikes and cleave it in like Fuji CDs. You send it unstacked only at the start of a fight on ST. What about at the start of the fight during AoE though? Because there is no way you can get to 10 stacks of Demolish in a few global cooldowns. Like, you gotta spend at least 15 seconds to get 10 stacks. Without lust. Unless I'm wrong. How many seconds does it take you to get to 10 stacks of Demolish? I'm not sure. Listen, I'm not trying to argue with you guys. I'm trying to learn to play better arms. So I'm asking, general question. Cleave and Mortal Strike gives us. Okay, let's give it a try. Okay, I'm gonna press Demolish later. Right, watch this. Okay, you're right. Never mind. 10 seconds. That's all it took me. You're right. Okay. You are absolutely correct. It took me 10 seconds to build the stacks. Okay, 11. Don't press execute in AoE? Okay. Do you... how many targets do you press execute? Sweeping, cleave, mortar, hard crit. What about Warbreaker? Don't you want to cast Warbreaker first? You never execute in AoE ever. Okay, so execute is only a single target. What about 2 targets? 2 targets? Wait, you never press execute on single target. Wait, really? No way. That sounds like bait. You execute over slum. Okay, I'm talking about like when is season 3? I would say August. There's a small possibility of September early on, but I would say August. Only when you have nothing else to press, then you press execute. Okay. Okay. Alright, boys. Thank you for the tips. Let me try it again. Execute is just a filler like slam. Okay. So in that case, do I want to delay my cooldowns? Do I want to cast my cooldowns before demolish? Like first, I charge in, sweeping strikes, build some stacks, get to 10 stacks to demolish, then demolish. Do I want to press my cooldowns before demolish or after? And at what point do you press Warbreaker? I guess at the beginning? Press O. Press O and then demolish. Okay, I see Midi. What about Warbreaker? Do I want a Warbreaker at the beginning or just delay before my cooldowns? Maybe before my cooldowns. Hold up. Let's try again. 3, 2, 1. Okay. You know what, boys? A little better now. A lot better. You roar before... Oh, you wanna roar first? Okay, so Warbreaker, roar, cooldowns, demolish, cleave, mortal, cleave, mortal. Do I have to, every 30 seconds I use Thunderclap to apply a rend to no target, I would assume. Avatar, Warbreaker, since Avatar is of GCD, so now we open and look something like this. Roar, Ravager, Avatar, Warbreaker, Sweeping, Psycho, Mortal, and Cleave. Got you. Alright, boys. Thank you for the tips. I appreciate it. Warrior community, very helpful. Thank you. Thunder as a filler and to keep it in, so when you see it in like 4 seconds. Yeah. That one I'm sure now. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. I'm trying to get better, you know? Trying to get better. Wait, where's my... Oh my god, I fucked up my cooldowns. Okay, maybe try a bit better later. My brain cannot handle it now. Wait, what about single target? Wait. Let's fuck around a bit on single target with this Fury. Fury pump on ST. That'll be fun. Gotta wait a minute now. I wish Fury Warrior was like more than 5 targets. That'd be pretty fun. Being 8 targets off cap would probably be more fun. If I gotta be quite frank. Equip second weapon. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. That's why I couldn't cast my spells. I was like, wait, hold on a second. Why cannot cast anything? On the Fury Warrior's Mountain Tane, do you ever Thunderclap on single target? I guess you do, because of Lightning Strikes, right? And Thunder Blast as well, procs. You do want to clap on ST. Is there any info if they will make LA less RNG next season? Yes, you do have less RNG now because you don't have to play around your pet summoning all the time. You press it only on every single proc. Okay. And without proc, you don't even press it. But Ellie is gonna have some sense of RNG again because of the tier set. Tier set provide you with Ascendance, which could be RNG for a lot of people. Okay, let's give it a try. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's actually, you're right. Very good DPS as well. Look at this. This is 9% of my single target came from Lightning Strike, and Thunder Blast is 7%. So 17% of my single target damage is actually coming from Mountain Tane, Thunderclap, Thunder Blast combo. Starborn, thank you so much for the 6 months, buddy. Frosty rework looks interesting. Breath of Centragosa, in my opinion, is downgrade. It's worse, in my opinion. Too early to talk about numbers. What would you think is the most fun DPS with a tank Ospec? I know fun is subjective for... probably Feral Druid. Feral Druid to me is probably the most fun that I had as a melee for a long time now. Guardian Druid, I cannot guarantee you Guardian is gonna be super fun. I mean, some people think Guardian is like a resident sleeper spec that, you know, it's easy to play. And I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying what people are thinking about Guardian Druid. You're gonna see Enhance right now. Enhance Massive AoE is really strong. Massive AoE, sorry, not Massive AoE. As Enhance, you're like blasting on AoE. Jesus, man, almost died here. What up? Let me show you. Let me show you what this boy is capable of. Watch this. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Pretty strong, right? Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. Look at my Tempest damage. Crazy damn. Lightning Rod without spreading is also that much higher. Let me check Ascendance uptime. 51%, bro. Less than a Shadow Priest. I mean, to be fair, Shadow Priest just got reworked. So I like to Totemic more as well, if I gotta be honest with you. Somewhat, it makes me happy playing Totemic. I mean, Stormbringer is the better choice, don't get me wrong, but Totemic, I don't know. Kinda like it better. Do you still need multiple weak autos just to track shit on enhance or play it? I mean, you need a weak autos to play enhance properly, if that's your question. How is BM Hunter looking? Arguably, tier set wise looks to be very strong. Small rework on BM Hunter. Pack leader still the strongest so far, but too early to talk about numbers. Playstyle looks to be the same as last season. Mostly the same. There are several variations of builds. The no city build, which is more popular, and cooldown build too, with Call of the Wild. Shadow Priest looks absolutely phenomenal. I love it. DK and Boomy will be meta for 3rd season, mark my words. Wouldn't be surprised. You know, Death Knight in general. I mean, I feel like Death Knight right now, after all the testing, single target wise, they didn't really do that good. But that's about it. How does a mage look? Mage, I can show you mage if you want to. Like arcane mage, in my opinion, is still very competitive. Blizzard love mages. I'm a bit disappointed with the retribution paladin single target. Kinda a bit disappointed. Disappointed with let me think, what else? What else am I disappointed from? Disappointed from Survival Hunter a little bit. Fury Warrior still capped. Disappointed from Frost Death Knight. Frost Mage disappointed as well. What else am I disappointed from? Yeah, I think that's so far. Windwalker also. Windwalker in general, I expected it to do better single target. Sub-Rogue numbers, it's too early to talk about numbers, but the playstyle hasn't changed. Which spec did you say? Did you say you wanted to see? Mage, right? And it is always low on single target. Not always though. This season, Retribution and Paladins are doing pretty good on single target. But like next season, Divine Hammer is getting nerfed big time. So now they don't have their cooldown anymore. Divine Hammer, which again, it was every 1 minute, and you can sustain it pretty high in terms of uptime. And they made it to be, instead of a minute, to 2 minute cooldown. And now every single holy power spent extends it by 0.3 seconds. It used to be 0.5. So that's why I'm disappointed about it. The Divine Hammer change in general is just pretty bad for them. I mean, Mage is bound to be always meta. Well, to be fair with you, Mage has several specs, you know. So if one spec is bad, I'm sure the other will be fine. You saw Rogues be meta this season? I mean, Asa Rogue is pretty decent, if I gotta be honest with you. I mean, it's not looking to be meta, but it's pretty decent. In 27 million touch. And this is 5 targets, by the way. Look at that arcane 5 targets. I mean, that's pretty good. And on and on and on. And keep in mind that power damage and arcane is still the same. Very solid power damage. Warlock has triple DPS spec. Nah, guys. I mean, Warlock this season, even though it's not meta, you cannot deny that it's very strong. Come on, you gotta be very out of touch to say that it's not strong. Let's be honest. Destruction Warlock this season is super strong. Yes, it's not meta spec, but it's super strong. Even Afflictions have seen a lot of play and it was doing pretty good. Demonology is also pretty good. Like A plus A tier performance damage wise. Yes, they are not looking to be S tier, but damage wise you cannot complain. Like, would you rather play Destrolog or Survival Hunter or Shadow Priest, right? So, do you know anything about tanks? Which one do you think might be better? Too early to talk about better or not. Curious how Flameshaper Devastation was. I was playing Flameshaper Devastation like 30 minutes ago on stream. You can roll the vault back if you want to check it out. But the sustained damage of Flameshaper Death felt very strong. The Engulf change was a bit disappointing, but overall, I'm really liking how the Flameshaper is playing right now. I feel like it's gonna help a lot with aggro generation. How can it be strong? It's maybe the only class in the game that didn't do plus 21. You're saying that Destro, like you're saying Warlock is the only class in the game that didn't do 21? What? There's a lot of specs in the game that did not do 21. It's still, I mean, I don't want to talk about better or worse or like DPS gain and DPS loss to Toshu, but overall Flameshaper is looking to be very competitive. That's all I'm gonna say. But it should smooth down and help with aggro generation from Engulf, because Engulf used to be a lot more bursty in that sense. But it's too early to talk about numbers yet. There's no sims, there's nothing. It's just speculation right now, which I don't think it's helpful to anybody. I don't wanna raise your hopes, you know. What is visually the most fun spec? If you only care about visuals and you don't care about anything else, I would say Shadow Breeze probably is the best. Like visually speaking. It's very nice to play it. Tentacles, shadowy apparitions coming in, void tendrils spawning from the ground. You're also full of shadow. Elish Shaman is also very strong. If you're like Zeus. Chain lightings left and right. Tempest splashing lightning damage around you. Elemental Blast is like 3 spells at once combined together. Fire, fire, lightning, and frost. It's beautiful as well. I would say the one other spec that can get to that team is likely gonna be Devastation Invoker. Because of the dragons and breads and all that kind of stuff. Shadow Priest rotation is so unclear to me that I'm caught staring at my bars instead of my character. Fun fact, Shadow Priest, in my opinion, it feels pretty easy to play. I would say there are much harder specs than Shadow Priest. I mean, I find at least Shadow Priest quite easy. Right now, the last 2 specs that I'm trying to get better at, I already tested Shadow Priest. The last 2 specs out of all the DPS specs that I'm trying to get better at is Arms Warrior, Assassination Rogue, Havoc DH. I would say those are the three specs I'm trying to getting better at. I'm trying to really be, trying to really improve and step up my game for all specs. Nothing has changed. Nothing significant has changed for survival yet. They just tuned up some wildfire bombs a little bit. That's it. I can show you survival if you want. I don't know if you're a big fan of survival. I can show you horror. It feels quite easy to play too, but it's kind of in a weird position. I mean, survival is semi range, semi melee hybrid. It feels like I don't think in general, devs know what they're doing with that spec, in particular. Okay, let me show you survival. Show BM as well. Okay, survival is my dirty pleasure, but now it kind of seems like a random bullshit. Yeah, I don't think Blizzard developers know exactly where they're heading towards survival. I don't think they know. It was an experiment back in Legion and it stayed this way. They should do survival tank spec. Tanking with the pet and stuff would be something different. You know what this idea reminds me of? I don't know if you have played original Warcraft or Heroes of the Storm, but do you know who Rexer is? Rix? If you know who is Rexer, you know what I'm talking about. This idea reminds me of that. Okay, let me show you Survival Hunter. Hold up. Alright, ready? 3, 2, 3, 2, 1, let's go. What do you think about the overall damage? You like it? I was testing survival for somebody in the chat. They wanted to see it. You guys be the judge. And this can go on and on. You guys like it? So there's a little bit more emphasis on actual wildfire bomb, which is your main thing you want to go for. It just feels like because you're playing 1 minute build as Survival Hunter, your damage is not that spiky, but it's very consistent. You have damage throughout pretty much every single pack. You get to have damage. So I wouldn't say it's that damage dependent. But also Hunter, especially as Hunter as a Dark Ranger, you can get true shot aura to like minute and 10 seconds, minute 15 seconds, maybe even less than that, depending on how good you are or how good of RNG you get. So it looks like both and Survival can be a minute class potentially. Hunter could be a no cooldown spec and only be Shora dependent, which can have uptime almost 100% if you have high enough haste and crit. I didn't experiment pack leader as Survival Hunter just because I don't know exactly which talents I should be playing with pack leader. But I remember pack leader was played in the raid several times. I don't know if this will get better than Sentinel. I don't know that. Yeah, damage is decent. Survival damage is decent. It's not bad at all. I like survival damage better than BM Hunter damage. I can show you BM Hunter if you want. I think the damage of BM is actually, hold up. You guys can be the judge. I mean, keep in mind that I don't have Bloodlust right now, which again, without Bloodlust, you wouldn't be able to see the, the pure numbers, but yeah. And because I don't have like a perfect stats right now, you don't see my Bishorat being up all the time. And again, if I do have perfect stats, my Bishorat's gonna be up so much more often, so my damage is gonna go crazy high. But right now, you're not gonna see it. And you're gonna think that BM sucks. Trust me, it doesn't suck. I just don't have good secondary stats because on PTR, you cannot really choose what stats you wanna go for. I have like 24% versatility is what I have. And BM Hunter is very secondary stat dependent. But as you can see, my sustained damage is never gonna go lower, it's only gonna go higher. And that's on 7 targets right now. And believe me, on like 20 targets, I can do a lot more. And some specs are falling down once you play like Mass AoE. Dire Beast now is passive. Do decent damage. Yeah, I'm not saying it's bad damage, but it's not like crazy damage, you know? Like with higher hasting crit, I'm gonna have Bishop Rat sustain all the time. So I'm gonna probably jump to like 14, 15 million sustain damage. Like the tier set is really strong on Pack Leader right now. Like really, really good tier set. Yeah. I'm trying some kind of a weird build. I'm trying to play no cooldown build. But this point, I've spent on a Call of the Wild, so it's kind of a hybrid. I have a 24% verse. Sorry, 21% versus what I have right now. Which is quite a lot. And my crit is really bad. Like, you want my crit to be much higher than this. Yeah, I like the no CDR build on BM2, but I would love to see... Bloodshed Talon got reworked. So I was considering to play that instead of Call of the Wild every minute. We can give it a try, actually. See how that is. Let me give it a try. Maybe like single target. Let's check it out. Instead of playing this, let's give it a try. Hunter, both tier sets are pretty good. I like the Dark Ranger tier set better. I like the Dark Ranger tier set better for Hunter than Santino. But I've tried both and they're both doing insane damage. Very good damage from both. Okay, let me try some new cook right now. Playing Bloodshed, which also got changed, by the way. Let's give it a try. 3, 2, 1, let's go. As you can see, sustained damage is, especially on single target, in my opinion, crazy good. Bloodshed is actually pumping. Look at, oh my god, look at this is my tier set, by the way. My 4-piece is 20% of my overall damage on single target. BM Hunter tier set is just insanely strong. Probably gonna get nerfed. Yeah, Stampede is like, I'm telling you, this tier set, the 4-piece of BM Hunter, will probably get nerfed by, I don't know, like 75% probably, the damage, at least. It's just way too good. Like, they will never let the tier set be that overpowered, never. I mean, it's so, just as a comparison, my second DPS spell is 3 times as less as my tier set damage. You know? Look at the Stampede damage. It's 3 times more than my second best spell, which is my Barb Shot Dots, right? So that tier set needs to be at most 4 to 5% probably. So think about that. 75 to 80% nerf on a tier set, it's still gonna be very competitive. And it's also a passive damage, exactly. You're correct, it's a passive damage. I'm gonna DM Azor about this. Maybe he's not around, but... let me give him a screenshot. Looks fun seeing so many pets, and also you forgot Darby's. No, that Darby's now is passive. Darby's now is not. My week hours are outdated because they're still for season 2, not for season 3. But they are. This is now passive, so it procs, which is even better. Which means BM Hunter became even easier than before because now you don't have to worry about pressing Darby's on cooldown. It's just automatically pressed for you. What are your thoughts between Shadow Priest, Ellie, and Destrolok right now? Too early to say, but Shadow Priest received a full rework, which is pretty good right now. Visually pleasing, looks to be very, very competitive on both hero specs. Ellie Shaman hasn't had that many changes, not at all. But Ellie Shaman tier set is really strong. Did they remove the haze buff from it though? Don't see it with a new talent. No, it should still get haste, I think. Let me check. You're right, actually. It doesn't give you haste. Interesting. I don't see it too, bro. I've tried Frost Decay several builds, but neither of the builds seem to be doing well. Even though the rework sounds cool at first, I just couldn't figure out good builds. I've tried Hybrid build, I've tried Oblit build, I've tried Bretas and Dragosa. A build, nothing really worked for me in terms of like nothing really clicked, you know? So I need to spend more time cooking something on Frost that night. In theory, it should be pretty good because it got buffed. In theory. Unholy Decay, how does it look like? I'm pretty happy about Unholy Decay performance in AoE damage. Single target wise, it's just different. It's a different story there. I do not quite agree with that, but yeah. I'm sure at some point we get touched a little bit. On single target at least. The new talent on Unholy Decay is pretty strong though. Reaping Souls, or whatever it's called. It's minute and a half cooldown. It aligns with Unholy Assault. It's middle capstone, or close to middle capstone. It was replacing the Abomination Limp. Kind of has the same icon, pretty much. So I don't quite remember the name of the spell because it's new. Okay, I mean, we already tried everything today, chat. I think it's just Mythic Plus waiting room at this point. You know, waiting for Mythic Plus to begin on Tuesday night, or I guess Wednesday morning. There's nothing to test anymore. We tried everything we want to try. Every single character is geared up. I have Beast Gear and Chance. Everything is ready for M plus testing. You know, potions, consumables, weak hours, everything is ready. Maybe spend more time practicing. You know what? I need to cook a Demolog build. If anybody has a good Demolog build for season 3, let me know. I wanna give it a whip. Let me show you some red pally. Red pally is pretty nasty though. Let's watch it. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Maybe a cheeky proc. Wow. 0 procs. Okay, now I'm getting procs. I'm playing without Divine Hammer currently. I'm not a big fan of Divine Hammer anyway. And then we can go on forever and forever. Like as you can see, AoE damage is quite good. Like nobody questions that. It's just I did not like single target as much. Let me show you single target right now. It felt a little bit off last time I tried it. 1 second. Let me show you. Let me just wait until my 2 minutes are done. I'll show you what it looks like. Waiting like a... Let's wait like 10 seconds. Alright, now 3, 2, 1, let's go. As you can see, this is my single target, not that high, right? That's what I'm saying. The AoE wasn't a problem, but a single target was... I mean, it's still... The single target is still better than Unholy Decay. That's for sure. But I'm playing also without the Executioner Sentence, right? Let me try to replace right now and play with the Executioner Sentence, which should be a lot better on single target. Give me a second. It looks good as team. Now, compared to other specs that I've tried, the Red Paladin should be on the lower end on single target. I'm gonna bring Pharaoh Druid. I'm doing like 5.5 million sustain, 9 million burst on Pharaoh. Okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Actually, 30 seconds. Gonna wait. Yeah, I can show you Killing Spree how it looks like. You don't see a healer tier list. I mean, there's an option up there. Choose tanks and healers. Hold up, waiting for the tier set. I don't know. I don't really like the single target on the Red Paladin. That's why I maybe gotta play all the time with the Executioner Sentence. Right. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. See, as I told you, with Executioner Sentence, Things are looking much better. And then this can go on forever, pretty much. Executioner sentence again. Yeah. Yeah, this is a little better now. I mean, it's still lower. Like I'm trying to think. The only other single target that was actually pretty lower, like lower than this, it was Unholy. Had lower, I think. Mm, Asarok also felt pretty bad on one target. What else? I think that's it. I think that's it, really. I don't know about augmentation yet. Yeah, I think that's it, boys. Show the new killing spree once again. How do you energy start Pharaoh? How do you energy start Pharaoh? What do you mean? I don't understand your question. What are you trying to ask me? Try again. How do you not energy starve? You don't. You're just bound to starve, unfortunately. Depending on your secondary stats, though. For example, if you have too low haste, you're gonna energy starve at some point. In AoE, it feels like you have less energy starvation just because of the free bites, but on a single target, you definitely have some. Yeah, Frost Decay kind of... I mean, I could not figure out a good build for Frost Decay. What is the weak area for Sunfire, Moonfire, and targets? I think I shared it on Discord yesterday. Frap too early, bro. Too early. Gotta be patient. Too early, brother. I really like the new killing spree on Outlaw, hoping it's decent numbers wise so I can main it in season 3. Sure. Sure. Think if you're looking for numbers, Alex, you should probably wait until like middle of July. That's when they should begin doing some class tuning. Ooh, let me actually see. Let me actually see the Subrock shenanigan. Alright. Felt pretty good. I'm pretty sure I can do better than that. Pretty sure I can do better than this. Wait. I can try to do better. Wait for my cooldowns. I should cast my first global to Rapture. My first global shouldn't be Coup de Grace or Eviscerate. Should be Rapture. I wanna try again. Okay. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Single target on Subrock actually pretty nuts, what? Actually pretty good, what the fuck? Okay, wanna see Outlaw, hold up. And you don't have the answer up. I mean, I fucked up a little bit, to be fair. At the beginning, I fucked up my opener a little bit. I could have done much better. Okay, who was asking me about Killing Spree? Somebody in the chat asked me about Killing Spree. If you wanna see it, appear in the next 2 seconds. I'm not gonna show it again. Are you ready? Are you okay? Watch this. You ready? You press it and you can move around. Watch this. You have complete control of your character. You can move everywhere you want. Which means you cannot die to random stuff on the ground now. Which is pretty big upgrade. The rework on Killing Sprees is great. I quite like it. Can you grapple hook while doing... No, I don't think you can. But I think... Hold up. I don't think you can grapple hook during Killing Spree. Do you think they will nerf the Ascendance Procreate on Starberger? Yes. Concreto Paya YouTube. I am 99% confident they will nerf the proc. It's just way too strong, bro. Way too strong. Again, the proc on the tiers is what I meant. Do we know when season 3 gonna be? August. You heard Soul Harvester is insane for demonology. You heard correct. Soul Harvester is insane for demonology. But I wanna see the talents for Soul Harvester, if I gotta be honest, on as Demolog. That's what I wanna see, chat. That is what I wanna see. One second. Anyone got PTR logs for what? Which PvP vendor do you get a ring from PTR? Which there's only one PvP vendor, bro. There is only one. What do you mean? Does it cancel if you happen to leave melee? No, it doesn't cancel. You can leave melee, get back in melee. It cancels if you cast any other shit though. Like the grappling hook, for example, is gonna cancel it. Wait. I think I just bind my cold blood to Coup de Grace. I think so. What's up, buddy? How's it going? Love you, thank you, better. I appreciate you. Chat, does anybody have a Demonology Warlock build for PTR Season 3? Is Killing Spree 8 yards? Let me check. It could be 8 yards. Killing Spree, it says 8 yards. Yep, you're right. I mean, 8 yards should be way... It's far away though, look at us. Look at us. Right. Bro. How far away you can damage, like you can damage from here to here, you can damage pretty much. Like that. Man, brother, that is insane. Like, what else do you want? Look at that. From here is 8 yards. I mean, do you prefer the old tier, the old bullshit? Because the old one was pretty shit. I'll tell you that much. Can you cancel? Wait, let me actually check if you can cast any other shit during. Let me see if you can cast, for example, some bullshit. Let's say my evasion. Wait, you can cast feint during it. No, you can cast feint during Killing Spree. Wait, what? Wait. Let me try again, because that felt pretty sus, no gonna lie. Imagine. Vendor new gear in a capital cities. Okay, let's see. Wait, let me check. Ah, fuck, I canceled it by mistake. Yeah, you can cast feint, it seems like during the Killing Spree. Try also interrupting. Try to interrupt while you have Killing Spree. Okay, try interrupting. Okay. You can hook. Wait. You can cast grappling hook during killing spree and feint at the same time. Yeah, that's sick reward, by the way. Okay, I love it. Wow. 1,000 times better than you know what we were able to do last season, dude. Okay, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan, dude. I'm a big fan. You don't need to stop it to get you a sign kick. Nope. What's your season 3 oath so far? I haven't chosen them. It's way too early for me to choose them. Let me see some live cues. See what you can play. You cannot kick, but you can use feint and grappling hook. I need to try to kick as well. I mean, the ability to use feint and grappling hook while casting it, that's pretty neat. Let me see something here. Let me see something. That's actually quite a handful of keys we can actually gain on our Ellie. Let me look at an Ellie. Let me log in on the Ellie. 1 second. We're waiting for PTR Mythic Plus in 2 days. So until then, you gotta do some mambo jumbo content. How's Ellie Shaman looking so far for season 3 PTR? Quite good. Quite good. We will get season 3 in August. Yeah, I'd say so. DH. Around that time. I would say so. Around that time. Does it feel better to play Boomy than Ellie? No. I like Ellie better than Boomy. Much more interesting to play. But I'm a bit biased, obviously, because I'm Ellie Shaman main myself, right? That's why I like it better. If I wasn't, then maybe. Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to talk bad about other specs. I'm just saying for me, Ellie Shaman personally is more interesting to play, and that's all I'm gonna say. I don't mean any disrespect to any other class, you know. Trying to keep it a gentleman here. A release confirmed date for season 3 so far. A release confirmed date? No. But we think it's gonna be around August. Middle, late August. Worst case, first week of September. I think August for now is safe bet. But unless they change something else, we'll see. We'll see, guys. If you were a gambling man plus 1 week from the end of the time walking stuff, sure. Sure. So that means what? Middle of August patch, late August season. Is that it? Around that time. All right, boys. Are you finally gonna actually try to hit the rank 1 in season 3 with playing with Primate or just Puck? I'm gonna play Primate the first couple weeks of season 3. I always do that. First couple weeks, like first month or so, I play with Primates, then I just chill, play some ults and shit like that. But maybe I'll get to stick a lot more to LA. We'll see. Around the 20th of August, you think? Yeah, I think so too. I think that's like a fair number. Alright, boys, I'm gonna take a small break. It's been a short stream today, but today is Sunday after all. Wanted to come online to discuss some stuff. And keep your hindsight on Tuesday. They might push some class changes on Tuesday or Wednesday. So make sure to keep your radar for these videos that I'm gonna make on YouTube or TikTok as soon as I have more information. But hope you guys enjoyed the short sweet stream because I wanted to just say hello. And I'll talk to you tomorrow, I think at like 10 in the morning, 10:30 we should begin the stream. So hopefully tomorrow we should see some news coming in. We're gonna try the new Delph tomorrow as well, so that's something. Anyway guys, take care, have a good one, as always, much love, bye for now.